Hello there! It is time to finish the 2003 collection and begin looking toward the 2004 figures. Welcome to Unboxing the Boxes, my Star Wars collection. This is episode 152, collection 2 of the 2003 Saga Series and my 2004 Hall of Fame action figures. I have already covered the action figures in collection 1 of the 2003 Saga Series. Now let's look at the figures of collection 2 and end the video with a look at some of the 2004 Saga Series Hall of Fame figures. You're going to like some of the accessories with these figures too, just like you have with the other ones. So, before we begin, just want to invite you to once again like this video, leave a comment as to what you think of them, and of course subscribe to the channel and hit that little notifications bell so that you're notified when new videos come out. Now, let me get this out of the way and we'll get started. Now, unfortunately, with the second series of these figures, I did not find all of them in the stores back in 2002, 2003. Well, 2003, 2004. In fact, there are 20 figures in collection 2 that I've been able to decipher. And out of those 20, I'm missing 7. So, not going to be able to show you all of them with this collection. And with the Hall of Fame, there seems to be 12 of those, and I only own 4 of them. So, shows you how good I was being able to find these things way back then. But let's go through what I already have, and we'll see what we have here. So, let's start. This is number 22, Padme Amidalla. And as you can see, right away, we have a very nice accessory, being that she's got the railing, which I think is, well, she's kind of in the secret ceremony wedding dress. And this would be the railing that was nearby when her and Anakin got married. With her life threatened by assassination, the young senator retreats to her home planet of Naboo. Assigned to protect her is the Jedi apprentice, Anakin Skywalker, who stirs feelings within Padme that she is quick to deny, feelings that if realized could lead to a destructive course. Yet, when the Separatist threat erupts into war, Padme and Anakin chose to defy his Jedi vows and unite in a forbidden marriage, one destined for a tragic end. So there we go, number 22 of the 2003 Saga Series, Collection 2. Number 23 is Wat Tambor. And here again, got a nice little accessory in that he has, I would guess, that is some sort of computer terminal. Wat Tambor is the foreman of the Techno Union, a galactic institution that produces many of the weapons and droids for the Separatist forces. Tambor is quick to join Count Dooku's Confederacy of Independent Systems in their fight against the Republic, and readily commits his army of battle droids to the cause. Kind of nice to get the bad guys once in a while to go along with the good guys. Well, at least we think they're bad guys. He thought he was a good guy. Next we have number 24, which is Coleman Trebor, or Trebor, however you want to say it. He is a Jedi from the Battle of Geonosis, an amphibious creature from the watery world of Sembla. Coleman Trebor is a brave and noble Jedi Knight and member of the Jedi High Council. He is one of the many Jedi assembled by Mace Windu to confront the Separatist armies on Geonosis. Very nice figure again. It looks like he's got a very nice stand behind him, so you can stand the figure up and display him if you open him. Next, number 25, we have Darth Maul. Not a whole lot with Darth Maul. He does have a display stand on the side here, and he does have his two-bladed lightsaber. Darth Maul is a weapon forged by the hateful energies of the dark side to ensure the victory of the Sith over the Jedi Order. A creature of pure evil, Maul has no personality beyond his ultimate devotion to his master, Darth Sidious. So actually not a bad action figure. Looks pretty close to what he looks like. By the way, I don't know if you've noticed this or not, but how do I know these are collection 2? Because it says on the thing here, collection 2. So let's do one more of these, and then we'll get these out of the way. The next one is Princess Leia Organa, and as we can see, this is from the very first movie, the first Star Wars film of all time. Known to most of you as A New Hope, known to me and us old fogies as Star Wars. Not too much there for accessories. Basically, she has a stand again, which is nice. It's nice that they include the stands. And she has a pistol and a rifle, so well protected here. Held captive in the Death Star, Princess Leia is interrogated by Darth Vader and Grand Moff Tarkin. Leia is ordered to reveal the location of the secret base or see her home planet of Alderaan destroyed. We know how that turned out, don't we? So there are the first 5. We've got 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So let's get these out of the way. We'll move on to the next pile. All right, number 27 is Han Solo. Pretty nice action figure. Comes with a stand again, and he has a pistol. Not a whole lot for accessories with this one, but there are some really good accessories coming up on some of the other ones. Inside Mos Eisley's cantina, Han Solo negotiated a lucrative deal to transport 2 men to Alderaan. Enough to pay off his debt to the crime lord Jabba the Hutt. Before he can leave, the bounty hunter Greedo tries to capture him, but Han escapes. Still a nice figure of Han Solo. It does actually look pretty good. Back then, not a whole lot of articulation. I didn't mention anything with the other ones here, but his head does turn. His arms do swivel at the shoulders, and he does have legs move at the hip and at the knees. So a little bit of movement there, but no elbows with this one. And it doesn't look like his hands turn. So could be a little more articulation, but not too much for Han Solo. Now, he was number 27, so of course we're moving on to number 28, and that would be WA7. And if you remember right, this is the waitress droid from the diner that Obi-Wan goes to. And actually, this has got a nice accessory here. Not only do we have the tray that the droid can serve, we do have a little bit of the floor system from the Dexter's Diner. So if we look at the back here, you can see a little bit about what that floor kind of looks like when you put it together there. The waitress droid, WA7, works at Dexter's Diner, a steadfast source of down-home cooking and, on occasion, valuable information. Situated in an industrial pocket of Coruscant, the unassuming eatery is a favorite with the locals because of its hearty food and Dex's distinctive recipes. So there we go. WA7, number 28. Number 29, you're going to like this one. This is one that we've probably been waiting for a long time to see, and that is Lieutenant Dannl Faytonni. For those of you that don't realize this happened to be played by the same actor who's done C-3PO since the start of Star Wars, otherwise known as Anthony Daniels. So Anthony Daniels finally got a figure of himself, not as C-3PO. Don't let the uniform fool you. Should you find yourself in the depths of Coruscant established entertainment district, sure, there may be officials from the upper levels slumming it among the barflies at the Coruscant nightclub, but the Republic official or Senate guard may in fact be a con artist looking to separate you from your pocketbook. Though at first glance, Lieutenant Dannl Faytonni seems to wear the uniform well, nothing should be taken for granted. What are we saying here about this particular character, huh? What do we have? Well, we've got a nice little stand for him, like part of the floor. We have a drink cup, we have a pistol, and we have a bar table. So, nice accessories with that one. Not bad at all. I like it when they add that type of stuff to it. Now, I don't have number 30. And number 30 happens to be the Emperor in his throne room. Someday I might have to go online and try to find it, but for right now, unfortunately, that is one that I am missing. So we'll have to move on to number 31, which happens to be Luke Skywalker. And as you can see again, not a whole lot of accessories there. We have a stand, we have his lightsaber. That's about it for Luke Skywalker's action figure here. Luke Skywalker's life began as a simple farm boy where he spent his restless childhood on the backwater planet of Tatooine, toiling away on his Uncle Owen's moisture farm. There he learned the essentials of desert survival and droid repair, as well as honing his piloting skills in Tatooine's infamous Beggar's Canyon. Next one, well, we're missing another one here. I'm missing number 32, which happens to be Darth Vader Death Star Clash. Not a good one to be missing. It's kind of nice to at least have the main characters of your collection, but didn't see it. Might have to go online, try to find it at some point. So let's move on to the next one, which is number 33, Bail Organa. And here again, we do have a nice little accessory to go with it. He has a hologram pedestal, if you want to call it that, with a hologram on it. Not sure, but the hologram might be Obi-Wan. It's hard to tell for sure. Senator Bail Organa of Alderaan is a trusted advisor in Chancellor Palpatine's inner circle. An impassioned supporter of civic virtue, Bail regrets that to counter the separatist threat, the Republic must deploy a newly discovered clone army. So, like I said, nice little thing. Actually, the display, if you can see that, does have a bit of the floor with it, with a couple little pegs so that you can stand Bail Organa on there with it. So there's the next 5. Let me get these out of the way and we'll move on to the last 3 that I have of collection 2. Now, Bail Organa was number 33. Unfortunately, I'm missing number 34, 35, and 36. Missing a bunch of them there. And unfortunately, one that I really wish I would have had was number 34, which is Macquarie's Concept Stormtrooper. It's a fan choice figure, number 4. So would have been nice to have that one. I got a feeling I'll probably never get it. Number 35 was the Imperial dignitary, Janus Grijatus, part of the Death Star procession. And then number 36 is Padme Amidalla. So I'm missing kind of 3 important ones there when you sit and think about it. However, I do have number 37, which is Achk Med-Beq. And here again, I don't know if you realize it, this is from that bar on Coruscant again that Anakin and Obi-Wan went into. So we have the little bar stand again, and we have a little bit of the floor there to act as a stand for the figure. But this one happens to be Med-Beq's character from that bar. You know, the guy who played Jar Jar Binks. So it's kind of nice that he actually got his own action figure too, just like Anthony Daniels did earlier. Once again, we have the pistol, the drinking cup. What does it say about him? A known confidant of Lieutenant Dannl Faytonni, Achk Med-Beq wore the uniform of a Republic official while visiting a popular gambling club in Coruscant's glittering entertainment district. He was seen conversing with Twi'leks when a pair of Jedi showed up in pursuit of a changeling assassin. So like I said, it is very nice that these 2 actors finally got an action figure that shows their face. And maybe down the road here, we're going to get a special Mandalorian figure of Ahmed again as a different character. We'll see what happens. Well, that's number 37. And again, I'm missing another one, number 38, which is Vida, which is an Outlander nightclub patron. Don't have that one, so I guess I'm going to move on to the next one here, which is number 39, Obi-Wan Kenobi. And this is also part of the nightclub encounter. So he's got a little piece of the bar here, along with a drink. You know what? We have an Obi-Wan figure without a lightsaber. How can we have an Obi-Wan figure without a lightsaber? Well, I guess we do now. Obi-Wan and Anakin Skywalker chased the assassin who attempted to take the life of Senator Amidalla into the Outlander nightclub on Coruscant. As Obi-Wan bides his time, waiting for his quarry to make a move, he is approached by one of the low-life slithmongers. Using a Jedi gesture of influence, he convinces the slithmonger to reform his corrupt ways. So, kind of a funny little moment from that. By the way, there is a co-figure to go along with this, and that would be that slithmonger, Sleazebaggano. You can see would have included another piece of the bar, and then you could have put these 2 characters next to each other and had your own playtime. So there again, missing number 40 of the series. But I do have number 41, and this is an Imperial dignitary, Kren, Blista-Vanee. At least I'm going to say it that way. And here again, not a whole lot for accessories except for, I guess, a stand, piece of the floor from the looks of it. For some reason, it's not even showing that accessory on the back of the card, which is rather interesting. But when I'm looking at it, I'm not sure exactly what it is, because if it would be a stand, there'd be a couple little pegs on it, and there's no pegs. Emperor Palpatine surrounded himself with dignitaries chosen by the Emperor for their complete subservience to him and their willingness to betray anyone who questioned the Emperor's authority. The Imperial dignitaries were with the Emperor as he arrived on the Death Star 2 as the Battle of Endor was about to commence. Return of the Jedi for this movie. And with that, we finish out Collection 2 of the 2003 Saga Series. Now, the Saga Series didn't end with 2003. There is a bunch of them yet that were created in 2004. I got a pile of them over there that we'll be doing in a video soon coming up. But before I do that, they did come out with some Saga Series Hall of Fame figures. Now, these are unnumbered. Like on the backs here, we have a number. For example, this one says 0341. So 2003 figure, 41st figure of that collection. These don't have numbers. These are the Hall of Fame figures. At least that's what I've gathered online through rebelscum.com. So the first one of these I'd like to show you is Anakin Skywalker. Not too much for accessories. Basically, Anakin comes with two lightsabers, a green and a blue. During the epic battle on Geonosis, Anakin Skywalker duels with the evil Count Dooku, who is a Sith Lord guiding the Separatist forces. Anakin and his master, Obi-Wan Kenobi, chase Dooku to a secret hangar where they attempt to intercept him before he can escape. Still, it is a very nice figure of Anakin Skywalker. The next one I have is C-3PO Death Star Rescue. This is from A New Hope. And as we can see again, he comes with a stand, and that is the only accessory he has. But I do notice that he does have the silver leg, which he did have in A New Hope. C-3PO and R2-D2 are crucial in assisting Luke Skywalker to launch a rescue mission to free Princess Leia from the heart of the gargantuan Imperial space station, the Death Star. Both droids navigate the complex Imperial computer system to provide the rescuers a timely assistance and status updates. A nice figure, one I think worthy of being in the Hall of Fame. Now I must have, as you'll notice here, we have the same figure, but there is a variant. Can you see the variant? I don't know. It's kind of hard to see, I'm sure. This one's got a clear stand. This one has a black stand. So we do have a variant of C-3PO. Well, not so much of the action figure, but of the stand. Now, it's nice seeing that I have C-3PO. I also have R2-D2 with the black stand. Did he come with the clear stand also? Not sure. Didn't see it in the store, so I just have this version of him. Princess Leia hides information about the Emperor's latest weapon in the memory system of this resourceful, spunky, and adventurous R2-D2, just before the Counselor ship they were on is captured by Imperial forces. She tasks R2 to continue her mission to contact the long-lost Jedi Knight and Republic General Obi-Wan Kenobi. So there we go. A nice figure of R2-D2. Now, why R2-D2 needed a stand, I have no idea. He's got 3 legs. It doesn't take much for him to stand. The last one I have of this, like I said, I've only got 4 of the 7 from the Hall of Fame. And I have Darth Vader. And there again, not much for accessories here. Yeah, these figures aren't really coming with much for accessories as far as the Hall of Fame goes. But he has a clear stand. He's got his red lightsaber. And that's about it. As the Galactic War rages across the Empire, Darth Vader is tasked with discovering the location of the Rebel Alliance's secret base. Vader captures Rebel operative Princess Leia Organa and has her tortured to reveal the location of the hidden fortress. So there we go. Now, which ones am I missing? Well, according to my sheet down there, I am missing Chewbacca, Darth Maul, Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Princess Leia, Stormtrooper, and Yoda. So yeah, they're basically figures that you would expect to be in the Hall of Fame. Someday I'm going to have to try to find those. I have less than half of this particular series. Unless they're in another box somewhere that I haven't found them yet. That would be nice to find. Well, that covers the 2003 Collection 2 of the Saga series and gives you a start for the 2004 figures. Granted, these are only the Hall of Fame figures. Only the Hall of Fame figures. We do have a lot of 2004 Saga series figures to go through in an upcoming video. So until next time, make sure that you like this video, leave a comment, let me know what you think of these, and of course, subscribe to the channel and hit that notifications bell. Until next time, may the Force be with you, and keep collecting!